So the Power of We was a way of inclusion, a way of inviting anyone who needed or wanted a place to belong, to have that opportunity, and to make change, to impact, and to do some great work, needed work. I am your event host, Loren Michaels Harris. Some of you, I've been at your school. Some of you, I haven't, but I met you out on the walk today. But no matter where we met, when we met, what is important and what matters the most is that we met. Because now we're friends. You are amongst friends. You are amongst people who are here to celebrate you, to celebrate what you stand for, what you stood for yesterday, and what you will stand for tomorrow. Because we believe in everything that's in front of us, because that's all that matters. Don't let your past define you. Let it refine you. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The reason I chose the power topic, the power of control, is because when I was a kid, like all these other kids, the ones here at the Power of We, a lot of my world seemed like it was comprised of things that I did not have control over. When, my adoptive mother died and they came in 5 days later and said, "Your name isn't even your name," and gave me a new one. I didn't have any control over that. When they handed me a trash bag and said I had 15 minutes to put everything that I could fit in it because I was leaving where I'd always lived, I didn't have any control over that. A lot of people can turn that into something negative. Oh, you're a control freak. You always trying to control. Right? But let me tell you something. That's the very person that will walk around their living room for 2 hours, digging in couch cushions, looking under chairs, going through every room, walking past the TV for 2 hours, looking for the remote control. Ever done that? I would encourage kids to change negative into a positive, to start knowing right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, certainly not next year, right now, that everything that happens in your world, it happens on purpose. There's nothing accidental about a true life of purpose. Not one legacy, not one life of exemplary anything was ever lived with an accidental mindset. Martin Luther King wrote "I Have a Dream" on purpose. Mother Teresa decided to get down on her knees on the streets of Calcutta on purpose. And every person who has ever made a difference in this world, that was a lasting difference in this world, it happened on purpose. And so I really feel it's important to give kids an opportunity to understand how your decisions affect your mindset of purpose. And 3 little boys in that foster home, they were out playing and stuff when I got there, right around 4:30. But I would soon find out that every night at 8, we'd get locked in. Anybody know about that? People I see heads shaking, yeah. Even that, I was like, I don't even have control of getting out of here and going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. There was a bucket in the corner. But when I really started to get it was when Andrew, the 4-year-old, the youngest of all 3 of the other boys in that room, said to me, "Listen, I know you don't feel like talking to us, and I know you probably don't like us yet, but I've been here the longest. So I'm gonna tell you something you need to know." He talked like an old man. Why? Because I later found out of all 4 of us, the older 3 of us, we came from regular homes into the system, where Andrew had been born in prison and went from one system into the next. He knew what he was talking about. He said, "Listen to me, you gotta get it together, new kid. You gotta get yourself under control. You gotta quit crying." And I'm like, just leave me alone. He goes, "I will. but you better get control. Get it under control, quit crying. And I was like, why? He said, you see that mattress propped against that wall over there? There's a hole in that wall behind that mattress. And that hole leads to a closet in a locked bedroom. That closet is locked. So is the door to that bedroom. So there's 2 keys, but there's one man in this house who has both of those keys, and he never lets them out of his sight. And because you're the new kid, tonight, he's going to use those keys to open the first door. He's going to use the next key to open that second door to that closet. And he's going to crawl through that hole, and he's going to move that mattress. And he'll be coming for you. That was the day that I started controlling what I could, which was nothing and everything all at the same time. I built a proverbial wall. I left. Have you ever been in something or felt something where the only way you felt you could deal with it was to leave, get away? I thought that was the meaning of control. It took me 4.5 decades to stop looking around the room of my life, of my journey, of my purpose, digging in cushions for a remote that never existed.